Good, good.
And we're live. Hey, y'all, I'm Arwen. I am the professional joy seeker. I am also a professional tarot reader, psychic, medium, and a magazine editor. I wear one of two hats. I'm also a cat mom, dog mom, and a wife. Mom, just a wife. We're going to be doing a demo for you today. My best friend Kay is here. Say hi, Kay.
Hi, everybody.
And she is she has very graciously agreed to let me do this and let her be my guinea pig. Sorry, PETA. I know. No respect, Darwin. But what we're going to be doing is doing a word of the year reading. I have these listed for 2019. I'm doing them from now to the 21st of December. I'm only doing 3 a day. So my goal is to try to give as many opportunities, but not overwhelm myself. What we're going to do is I'm going to pull 5 cards. And those 5 cards are going to be working to work with Kay. And the way we do this is it's interactive. So Kay will be talking and giving me feedback. Y'all should know that Kay and I have been friends for a very, very long time. So we're pretty familiar with one another, which can be, it actually can get in the way of a good reading. Because I know Kay, Kay knows me. I talk to Kay about, stuff that bugs me. She talks to me about stuff that bugs her. So we have a lot of back information. I'm going to use 3 different decks. And I'm going to use the Secrets of the Mystic Grove and the Foxfire as the main decks. The reason I'm going to use Oracle over Tarot is because these Oracle cards actually have words on them. And Secrets of the Mystic Grove has been the deck I've used 2 years running to pull my word of the year. But in this reading, what I want to do, and I can't see y'all if you're chatting. I do apologize. I didn't set it up so that I could watch the chat. Kay, are you able to see the chat? Kay's not saying anything to me.
It seems to be freezing every now and then.
Okay. Well,
I'm still here, though.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can't pull y'all up and kind of maybe I can check in from this angle and see. Hang on a second.
One in chat just yet, so.
Okay, hang on. But what we're going to do is I'm going to be drawing 5 cards. And I'm using basically a compass type of reading. And when I talk about directions, I associate them with different aspects of our human selves, spirit, heart, mind, things like that. Okay, so I've got this up. I see that there are 5 people. So if y'all are going to chat, somebody say hi in chat for me so I can just see if it's working. I don't know if this is working. Oh, open app. Sorry, I wasn't in the right place. But what we're going to do is I will use tarot just so you can see kind of how that happens. Ah, there we are. Hi, guys. Oh, open app. Sorry, I wasn't in the right place. Sorry, I can hear myself. What we're going to start with is a main card. And this card's going to just represent where Kay is right now. And then we're going to look at the cards around it in order to go forward to 2019. And to do that, I am going to use a tarot card to just establish where Kay is. Y'all can call this center if you like, or significator. I rarely use significators when I do readings, but this might be kind of what a significator might be. I'm not going to choose a significator. I'm going to let the tarot choose one for us. So what y'all need to know is things I'll ask when you were doing the reading is what's your date of birth? I don't need to know the year. Kay, what is your date of birth?
May 6th.
Kay, are you right-handed or left-handed?
Left.
It's like there's an echo in here. And I ask these because when I'm reading for you, when I cut cards, I cut them a certain way depending on if you're right or left-handed. And if you were with me, I would ask you to do that. So for Kay, I'd ask her to cut with her right hand towards her left. If you're right-handed, I ask you to cut with your left hand towards your right. Confused? So this is for Kay, and I'm cutting with my right hand towards my left. And this is where Kay is right now. It's by Jen Lightfoot. This is the 78 Tarot Mythical that I'm using. And it is the Three of Hearts. This is thoughts of betrayal, being stabbed in the back. And it's thoughts. It's not what's occurring right now, but it's what's going on in her mind right now. And it has a lot to do with betrayal of an emotional type where you've trusted somebody and it hasn't really played out. Kay, would you say that is an accurate statement for where you are currently?
Yes.
Y'all, I know that is. That's why I was really fighting not to go, when I saw that card. Because again, Kay and I talk a lot. So, going to grab this. We're going to use this for the water and earth, and the foxfire for the fire and air. Arbitrary decisions. I'm just thinking this up while I go along. And this is how I do most of my readings. I make, I'm very influenced by the moment. I'm very in the moment. One might say impulsive as shit. So, we're going to start with foxfire because I start with the east. East is where the sun rises for me, and so it's a beginning. And it is the suit of air. Air is a masculine suit in tarot. And I'm using the foxfire, the kitsune. And these, what we're going to do here is just lay some cards around, get some words, and kind of work with that. Because this is how I will do this with your reading. I rarely do this is what that means. Goodbye. Thank you. I want a little interaction if I go to somebody for a reading, and I assume that you do too. Okay. I know there are people in here, and I apologize for not being able to see the chat. Air, mental, mind. Okay. Hope. And I love this deck. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deck. Hope.
It really is pretty.
Isn't it? It's just got so much to love about it. But hope is a really good card when we're looking forward to 2019, particularly when it's set on this, Three of Swords kind of energy. So the mindset for Kay needs to be working towards hope. She needs to be, assuming a brighter future. Often we look at where we are now and feel trapped, hopeless, restrained, contained, and we don't feel like we can move. We don't feel like we can get out of whatever's going on. Hope is part of your 2019 journey, okay? It's part of what you need to do, particularly mentally, stay hopeful, and keep going that way. Now, the next card we look at from East is West. She's talking to Miss Daisy, y'all.
Sorry, the cat's going crazy.
She says, I hear my Auntie Arwen. Daisy, what are you doing, baby girl? She says, who is she? Why is she in that box? Oh, hi, Daisy. So we're going to look at West. East. Wait. East. South. Is South next? Oh, my God. Let's see. East and West. Yes, South is next. So we're going to do the foxfire again. Oh, y'all, I should confess that I have dyscalculia and I am no good at it. No good at it. So this is for South. South is passion. South is action. It's motivation. So it's that part of us that gets fired up and gets, ready to go. Let's see what the South word is. Coming of age. So it's not a word, but it is a phrase. Coming of age. One thing about kitsunes that is said is that the older they are, the more tails they have, I think. But here's our lovely kitsune with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tails. And she is still in the coming of age. Maturing. Growth for coming of age. And sometimes when you hit certain ages, y'all that are, I don't want to be ageist, but it can be a big deal. Like when, for some, like you hit 20, woo! 30, fuck, all the 20s are done. 40, 50, yeah! And Kay and I are both staring down the barrel at 60. We'll both be 58 next year, okay? So there could be some stuff going on action-wise where you're trying to think about what actions you can take about the idea that you are approaching, Kay loves this phrase, a certain age. It's better when you say women of a certain age. So, and so we have hope and coming of age and still this betrayal, backstabbing. And I actually think, y'all, and Kay can tell me I'm wrong, but I actually think this betrayal and backstabbing and treachery isn't aimed so much at other people as it is at herself and being mad at herself about decisions she's made. Now, that may be because I know Kay really well and I want to slap her upside the head because I know she's probably thinking that. But, so we go from East, mind, South, passion, to emotions, water. This is emotional self. It's feelings, nothing more than feelings. I hate that song.
You and me both.
Ooh, it's right up there with Color My World. I can't even sing it. That stupid flute opening. Okay, I'm better. Hi. And now there are people and they're going, oh my God, I love feelings. Okay, what is the emotional thing for Kay in 2019? Thing. It's such a good technical term. Rhythms.
Oh.
Yeah, and this is one of our Meadowlark cards, and I'm a huge fan of Meadowlarks. Just adore them. Groundedness, nature, earth. So I'm going to use the groundedness, grounded, and it's an emotional thing. Kay's a Taurus, and one thing I know about Taurus is, and this is something I'll do with y'all too, because I make pop psychology stuff based on just your sun sign. I know, right? But Tauruses are grounded. They are. Is my video doing something really weird?
No.
Well, oh, wait. I know what it's doing. I had a card on my touch screen, on my touchpad. And so my video was doing this. I just looked down and it wasn't doing it there.
Okay.
So, wow, that was weird. But so we have hope. We'll say maturing and groundedness. So hope is a really uplifting word. And then we've got mature and grounded. Those are kind of weighted words, if you'll pardon the obvious pun in that. But let's take a look and see what North gets. North is physical body. North is family. It's money. It's things you own. When I say prosperity, it's not just money in the bank. And I say this over and over. People who've watched me can probably quote that. It's about all the things you have tangible. Okay. This is tangible stuff. So this is your word for the North. Okay, I'm laughing because this was my word of the year. last year. Tenacity. And it is the badger who says, I will wear a flower in my hair, whether you like it or not, because I like it and I'm going to put it on. You know, and it's dedication, determination, and stubbornness, which Kay has in fucking spades.
Oh, stop
But when I look at this, I see hope, maturity, grounded, and tenacity. And the thing that I get is stubborn hope. You know, because sometimes it feels like hope is futile, right? It feels like I spend all my days hoping. But this is about doing something. You're mature enough to know that thinking about something requires footwork to make it happen, right?
Right.
The funniest thing anybody ever told me was a budget spell. And I was a money spell. Sorry, it's a money spell. And I was all ears. I'm like, yeah, yeah. They say, okay, you're going to get a mayonnaise jar. You're going to get and a couple other things. I mean, there was stuff to do, but the first line of the money spell, first you make a budget. Huh? But you know, first you make a budget. If you're really seriously about changing stuff and making stuff, you know, you got to do the legwork. You don't put, you don't sit at home and wait for a CEO to suddenly leap up and go, oh my God, Arwen, that name just popped into my head. It's like magic. I've got to go find Arwen and give her this job. You don't do that. You put out resumes, you do your follow-ups, and yeah, you still do the magic work. You still put the magic out there for the best job, the right job, all of those things. But one doesn't work without the other. I mean, you don't need magic to find a job, obviously, but you obviously can't just do a spell work and expect, what are you going to do? Walk into a store and somebody says, oh, do you have a job? I have one for you. Because it's going to be working at a counter of 7-Eleven, people. Do you also have 7-Elevens where you are? I only have one here. So, and the last thing and so that's what I would say to Kay is, I would say, Kay, I feel like stubborn hope or, unrelenting hope would be a good word of the year for you. Now, Kay may say to me, that's not really a word. What would your thought be for Kay? This is your reading, so what do you think about it?
Actually, what I was thinking is you're telling me I've got to do the groundwork to make the things that I'm hoping for happen. I need to lay the foundation to make sure that those things do happen.
So maybe your word of the year is groundwork or legwork.
I think groundwork is resonating.
Okay. And I like that. And everybody put out good juju energy for Kay. For what she's on what she's working towards. She don't have to tell us, but put out good juju. Now, I'm going to use the Annie mantras, which I just am so adoring because they're just cute as pie. And this card is kind of going to be a theme for Kay's year. This is just an overarching. Is it overarching or overarching?
I say arcing.
Okay. Is it archetypes or archetypes?
Archetypes.
Okay, then it must be overarching.
And architecture, not architecture.
Oh, good point. And this, y'all, is how Kay and I write. Kay's my writing partner, in case you don't know. Look for Mary Lou Mann books to come out next year. By God.
By God.
And this is just, these Annie mantras just say, like, be loved, be friendly, be nice, be sweet. So, this is Kay's year card. Okay.
Be heard.
Be heard. Yeah. And I think that's going to be good. I think communication is going to be a real big thing for you. And be heard. So I was going to say something silly based on the last video I did because it was a rooster, but I'll avoid that. I know everybody that was in the last one is going, oh, Arwen. So that's how the word of the year readings are going to go. I'm expecting they're going to be about, 30 minutes or so. How long has this one been? I don't even know. Oh, I can't tell. Oh, well. But when I do them, I want you to interact with me. I want you to tell me. And you're going to have things pop for you. You're going to have things that go, bang, that's it. That's the thing. Kay, when did your word pop for you when we were doing that? Was it early or late in the reading?
It was the second card that you pulled.
Okay.
And the rest of them just kind of float along with it.
Yeah, they just kind of go, whop. Are you paying attention? Whop.
Yes, whop.
So I really, really, really appreciate your coming and doing this with me because, it's not always fun to be. Sorry, I'm trying to see how this card. Okay. To be the guinea pig. Sorry, Peter. But I am really beating a dead horse with that one.
Oh, bad, Arwen.
Wait, if I say I'm going straight to hell in a handbasket, am I abusing Satan? Come on, Kay. Y'all, she's had to put up with this shit for 47 years. Okay, so again, anybody who watches my videos, I always want you to know I love you. And I mean that. I am very intent on letting people know they're loved because you're good enough in this very moment. You don't have to be anything different than you are right now. Okay? So thank you. If you want your own word of the year reading, not without the whole audience, just contact me. I put the link up there. It's bit.ly/2019 word with a capital W. I'm Arwen Nightstar, and I am the professional.
Where did that come from?
Dude. I am Arwen Lynch-Poe. I used to go by Arwen Nightstar, and wow. I can't remember the last time I've used that, so that's something to think about. But so thank you very much for being here. Kay, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And we'll talk. Seek joy, y'all. Bye.